Yo, what's good, YouTube? What is going on with y'all? It is your boy Bambi, aka Bambi X Bambi, aka the king of the coziest vibes. Now, again, I have been away, taking care of a lot of me, just me, uh, and in the meantime, in between time, I have been working on some things, and it hurts me that I actually have to announce this. We got an EP coming, y'all. What do you mean, bro? Come on now. What, you thought it was something bad? Fix your face. Are you crying over there? That's crazy. That's crazy. I would never do that to y'all. But you thought I was leaving? Nah, man. We got an EP on the way. But what I will say, this is the last kind of just random little miscellaneous hip hop EP that I will be doing. Um, and why that is because of the fact that we just have some really really dope stuff in the works. Some really really dope stuff in the works. What are those dope things? I created my own genre called cozy pop. Now, what that is, you guys will find out more about that in the coming weeks. Um, we'll find out about that in the coming weeks for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. But what I will say is the EP "Beautiful Soul" is on the way. It is coming. It is dropping late December, end of December actually. Um, yeah, it's dropping late December. That's all like West Coast hip hop rap vibes. West Coast pop rap vibes. It was a good time. It was a good time making that. It was a good time making that. I had a lot of fun making that. But what I'm getting ready to create for y'all next, you might want to stay tuned. Respectfully, you might want to stay tuned. This one's gonna be really, really exciting, man. I mean, just yeah. I've been in the lab and just realizing when you go in the lab, realizing that there are no rules to this. It's a lot more fun and a lot more exciting. And that's kind of just the approach that I want to take to everything that we're creating around here. You know what I mean? Like even with the content, it's not gonna always be as polished up and dolled up and perfect as I might want it, or may feel like uh, the super creative in me might feel like is needed. But nevertheless, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a real good time. Um, and you should just come along for the journey, man. It's gonna be really, really fun. You should really just come along for the journey because it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. And when it does like become like a thing, I hate for you to be one of those bandwagoners because I'm gonna call you out and I'm gonna point you out. I don't want to have to point you out, do I? Do I? Okay, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. That's cool. That's fine. Other than that, man, just remain encouraged. Remain encouraged. Remain encouraged as I remain encouraged in everything else that it is that I have going on in life. Um, you know, as my auntie and them always say, continue to continue to stay prayed up, um, and continue to pray about what you want. That's for somebody out there. That's for somebody out there that need that. But nevertheless, man, yeah, uh, Beautiful Soul EP is coming in September. The EP's drop, yeah, the Beautiful Soul EP is dropping in September. Uh, Album coming when I finish, and when I feel like it's done. Um, So respectfully, it's probably gonna be like a good. If I really want it to go how I want it to go, it's probably gonna be like a good 2 years. But I'm not gonna leave y'all starving because that's the other important thing that I did want to mention to you. I am not gonna leave you guys starving. If you are on my Bandcamp page, you know what I mean? If you are following me on my Bandcamp page or my even.biz, or if you are following me on YouTube or SoundCloud, those will be the 4 best places to find me. Stay connected with stay connected with the music that it is that we have, like, you know what I mean, coming for y'all. And yeah, man, that's really just the best way to be able to connect with what it is that we have going on. Because at the end of the day, like, let's just keep it 100. I've had this conversation millions of times over, and I'm probably gonna keep having this conversation a billion more times. These digital streaming platforms try to treat this thing we call art like it doesn't have any value in it, and like it's just sounds and noises that are just coming together to sound real good, which yes but no. And yeah, man, at the end of the day, I'm just tired of letting this music industry tell me what my music is worth. So now I'm putting the power in y'all's hands. You go over to the Bandcamp page or the even.biz page. Both will be linked in the description down below. You guys name your price. You get a whole lot of much more cool and fly stuff that comes with it. And yeah, man, you get to become a part of the Cozy Clubhouse community. And who wouldn't want to be a part of this, man? It's chill, it's fun, we have a good time. And, we just do all of the great things. You know what I'm saying? You know your boy's into anime, so you know we into some world building over here. And we're into our world building bag right now. So if you want to come and enter the world this cozy pop world that I am creating, first of all, if you're seeing this video, like and subscribe, because why not? Just why not? Just a thought. Just why not? Like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/BambiX, Bambi_TV. That's where we will be streaming. Also, you could, if Twitch is too complicated, you could also just hang out over here. And I also stream on YouTube. I also will be streaming on YouTube a lot more in the coming, just ever. Dual streaming seems to be really the wave right now. And it's just better to be able to kind of just touch and connect all platforms that way. I feel like that's a lot easier. I feel like that's just a lot easier to just bring y'all all together in one centralized hub instead of having to feel like I'm spreading myself so thin. So yeah, man, that's what that is there. Yeah, that's what that is there. Other than that, I think that's all I got for y'all, to be honest. I do think that's all that I got for y'all, to be honest. I'm trying to think. Oh, no. I did remember something. there is one more thing. Since I do not want to leave y'all starving for the next two, possibly longer years while I'm working on this project. Yeah, since I don't want to leave y'all starving for the next two, possibly longer years working on this project, we will be dropping tapes and, you know, and a whole lot of maxi singles and just super duper dope fun stuff. Super duper dope fun stuff that I have been wanting to do for a long time. And I just decided, hey man, why not now? Perfect time to do it, right? I knew you'd agree with me. And that's why you're here and they over there. But other than that, man, but yeah, man, we got some more mixtapes ideas that I have coming that you guys will be hearing about. So again, stay tapped in over here, and who knows, you might even get to be a part of the creation. You might get to be a part of the creation process. Never know. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Nevertheless, that's what I think. That's all I got for y'all, for real. For real, I think that's all I got for y'all. Again, you'll be hearing more so about that. Titles of the, like, you know what I mean. Titles of stuff. Yeah, titles of stuff. Dates of things that I have going on. Yeah. And titles of stuff, dates that I have going on. If you aren't following me on any of the socials, which are also in the description down below, tap in on all of those. If you want to like really, really lock in, if you really like feel like the Cozy Clubhouse is a community that is for you, join the Discord. Join the Discord, come hang out. That's, you know what I mean. That's the best place to really, really. Again, if you want to throw suggestions and all these other things that you might have, you know what I mean? All these other things, suggestions, reaction requests, possible genre blending ideas, whatever the case may be, right? Those might be the best. That is definitely the best place to do it. It's absolutely the best place to do it. And yeah, man. Other than that, bro, like I said before, be encouraged, stay prayed up. Stay locked in on your walk. You don't gotta explain. You know, like, you know what I mean. You shouldn't have to explain yourself. You know, you shouldn't have to explain yourself to nobody, man. And other than that, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it, man. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. I can't wait to see y'all very, 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 very soon.